All righty. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that we are actually, live. Looks
Yep.
we are.
Right. Let's see. Upcoming. Yeah, we are.
Um,
Well,
no, it's. I don't have anything. Do you?
yeah,
Oh,
I do.
well, I don't. All right, go ahead.
Your phone just doesn't like you.
No, it doesn't.
Well, welcome to the. Um, Figured we'd go live for the week 10 reaction video. Um, it's just a little chaotic. I mean, like it says in the description,
It was a week.
it was a week.
You keep going. I'm going to set some stuff up
It
here
was
how I
just,
want it.
it was really, really odd. I mean, games that were just not what we expected. I mean, getting right into it, the Thursday night game, Broncos Raiders, 10-7, Broncos. That was a game that I thought Broncos had that and would have put more points than 10 points up, but Raiders held up. That was surprising.
Yeah.
That was an exciting game to watch and to stream. It, to a point.
It was more exciting than Monday's game, I think is the
Yes,
best way to put that.
that's true. Yes. It was definitely more exciting. None of this punt back and forth. It was.
I've just got to adjust some stuff on the camera here because for some reason my settings are off.
Of course they are. They are. So, yeah, it was like I said, 10-7. A lot of, I seriously. Yeah, I thought the Broncos were going to put up at least 10 more points, if not, 15 or 20 points in that one. Score 30 of whatever to
Yeah.
whatever. But, yeah, it was definitely a week.
I mean that game was
Well, let's see. No.
yeah. I mean it was a game. I don't even know how else to put that one.
Right. I mean,
The Broncos had 220 yards. Raiders had 188. It was
right. Passing, rushing. Penalties were even. Both had 11.
yeah. Oh, it was a penalty-ridden game.
Yeah.
Both of them had 10 first downs. I mean, the game was it was not an exciting game in my opinion.
It wasn't, but.
It was an okay game to stream from that aspect, I guess, but
Right.
it was a Thursday night game, and some of them were just not good.
Right. Right. So.
But I think we all went Broncos on that one, so
Yeah, we did. All right. So going into. I'm going to go down by this list.
okay.
Atlanta, Indy.
Falcons Colts. Now we did not watch this game. This was
No.
the Sunday morning game
Yes.
over in Germany.
I think I was still waking up at that point.
Uh,
Yeah, it was, what, 31-25
yeah.
Colts?
Colts had 519 yards of offense.
Time for.
Yep, they did end up in overtime. What little bit of the highlights I saw, it looked like a good game.
Yeah.
Did not get a chance to watch that. We were busy getting ready around here for stuff. You had 2 streams to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that and, yeah, like he said, getting ready around here. I had the game on, but.
I mean, 323 rushing yards, if I remember correctly. Colts, yeah, Jonathan Taylor
Yeah.
rushed for 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had an 83-yard run.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He's in the talk for MVP if they give it to somebody other than a quarterback.
This
You know.
year. Yeah. Or this coming year. Yeah, I know.
Daniel Jones went for 255, a touchdown, and 1 interception. He had a QBR rating of 111.86. I mean, I think he did well.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot. I mean, in receiving, I say it wasn't a lot in receiving yards. Tyler Warren got 99. Pierce got 84. Taylor got 42 receiving yards on top of 244 rushing.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones rushed for 53 yards. Pierce got another touchdown for him. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3 sacks.
All right. Well,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, like we said, it was being early morning for me. Technically, well, somewhat.
it looked like a good game.
Right. Right. So okay. So Colts pulled it off in Germany. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I expected them to. What does that improve them to? They're 8-2.
Yeah.
They're 8-2.
Yeah. They're 8-2.
And
Patriots are 8-2.
And Broncos.
Yeah, I was going to say the Broncos. So moving right along to the first 1:00 game, we had the Giants at the Bears. Now I went Giants on this, but
Yeah.
I should have gone the Bears because they pulled it out, 24-20.
Total yards. I mean, there was a lot of yards in this game. Really, 431 for the Giants, 391 for the Bears.
Okay. All right.
Passing yards. I mean, 262 for the Giants, 220 for the Bears. They did well. Rushing yards were close. 169 Giants, 171 Bears. Penalties though, the Giants had 10.
Ew.
And the Bears had 3. The Bears played a pretty clean game there to get just 3 penalties. And
Right, exactly.
in today's NFL, it seems penalty happy.
Yeah, I know. Flag happy.
It's
Yeah, it's
yards per play, 6.2 and 6.1. I mean, they're almost even. Total
right.
plays 70 for Giants, 64 for Bears. I mean, things
Right, there
were
was
pretty even
close on.
other than penalties and yards. Total return yards, 39 for the Giants, 59 for the Bears. 20 yards is not a huge gap.
Right, yeah.
But everything else, I mean,
It was
plays, yards per play, almost everything else is pretty even.
Right.
Obviously, the sad part of all of that is
Dart going down.
Dart going down with
Possible concussion protocol now.
yeah.
So yeah.
But good part of it, going by your brother who's a Giants fan and other Giants fans that we've seen and kind of talked with, is Dabo's gone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that said what took so long.
Well,
Um,
I don't know. I didn't dare talk to my brother about it because he was doing some
construction in the hall bathroom, but
So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that for right now.
he seemed pretty happy that he was gone. Again, he was kind of like, I don't know what took so long.
Right.
What's that going to mean for them going forward?
Yeah. Because right now, I think they've got the OC as the interim.
Right. You got Scatterboo who's out for the season, Neighbors who's out for the season, and I'd have to look and see who else they have out.
Yeah.
But now you got Dart that's down.
Down. And like I heard real quick on another video before we went live was, who do they go with? Do they go with Wilson? Do they go with Winston?
I think you'll see Russell.
Yeah.
I do. And, maybe this new OC can get something out of them.
Well,
Maybe something. Their season was done anyways, I think, but their season's, I think, even more done now.
Right.
Hey, it'll get them a good
draft
picks, and maybe they can do something with it. I don't know.
It's gonna be hit or miss, I think. So moving right along, this was a shocking game. Bills at Dolphins.
This game, we were streaming. Which one were we streaming? It's a 1:00 game.
Patriots Bucks.
Patriots Bucks game, and of course they kept flashing stuff up on the screen, and sometimes they go to like a split screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did the Dolphins just score again? And the Dolphins just scored again, and then oh my God,
what happened to the Bills?
I mean, the Bills didn't score any points till the fourth quarter, where they put up 13.
Yeah.
The Dolphins put up 14 in that quarter. I mean,
it's just, I was at a loss for words on that.
And the Bills had a little bit more time of possession, 1 more first down, and 6 more yards.
Okay.
A lot more passing yards, but the Bills only had 87 rushing yards to 197.
Yeah. They couldn't get anything on the run game.
Yeah, it was 289 passing for the Bills and 173 for the Dolphins. Penalties are 6 and 5.
Yeah.
Total return yards 100 for the Bills, 37 for the Dolphins. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah, it wasn't like,
turnovers, 3 for the Bills, 2 for Miami.
yeah, it was not the Bills' play.
I mean-
don't, wasn't their day, apparently.
Josh Allen threw for 306 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah.
What did Tua? Tua threw for 173, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks.
And they still managed to pull out a win.
Tua had -1 yards rushing on 2 attempts. But
And-
look at Achane. 22 attempts, 174 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Hit a long of 59. But nobody else, I mean, Gordon had -3 yards rushing. Wright had 17. Ingold had 6. And Malik Washington had 4 rushing yards.
Yeah, it was like, again, we were streaming another game, so not being able to see.
Achane had another 51 yards receiving. Waddle had 84 and a touchdown. Malik Washington had 9 yards receiving and a touchdown. You know?
Yeah, it was definitely a game, apparently.
3 sacks that the Dolphins got. I mean, so the Dolphins moved to 3 and 7. I still think their season is.
Yeah.
With 7 games left, they'd have to win them all out to go 10 and 7.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning them all out, and 10 and 7 isn't going to be enough to win that division.
Yeah.
But the Bills are 6 and 3. They've only played 9 games because they've had their bye.
Yeah.
So they got 8 games left. If they split those, they're 10 and 7, which isn't enough to win the division.
Right.
But let's assume they do a little better than that. Let's say they win 6 out of the next 8. That's 12 and 5.
Yeah.
I still don't know if that's enough to win that division. The Patriots don't have. Some people are saying, "Oh my God, they got the easiest schedule in NFL." Maybe it is, but I don't think it's like easy. They still have to play Miami. They still have to play the Bills.
Yeah.
They still got to play some other teams. I can't remember there. We can look later. I can't remember there.
I know at least one of them, I believe, for the Patriots is us. And
So there's a win.
There's a win there.
No, you never know.
Unless something drastically changes on our defense.
I think it's time to be a little worried if you're a Bills fan. That it's not doom and gloom that the season's over,
But
but you're right on that verge of another couple losses,
you're right on that tip.
and now
where it could
are you even
go.
going to get a wild card spot?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. So moving on to next game, we got Ravens at Vikings. I can't remember the score.
27-19 Ravens.
Oh, yes, right there.
Lamar was 17 for 29, 176 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
Rushing, Derrick Henry rushed 75 yards, but didn't get a touchdown. Justice Hill had its ones across the board. 1 attempt, 1 yard, average of 1, long of 1, and 1 touchdown.
1.
Mitchell went for 31. Lamar rushed for 36. And Richard rushed for 3. What about receiving? Zay Flowers, 75. Andrews had the lone receiving touchdown. He only rushed 3 times for 14 yards.
Yeah, I knew the Ravens because I picked the Ravens. I knew that they were going to come out, because Vikings, you got McCarthy, who's still.
Vikings had 13 penalties.
Ouch.
The Ravens 5.
Dang.
But
This
they also had 365 yards to 321 total for Ravens.
This was definitely a week for penalties, apparently.
Yeah.
Definitely week 10.
So McCarthy,
holy crap.
McCarthy threw for 20 for 42, 248, a touchdown and a pick.
Okay. Not the greatest,
No,
but
that's actually pretty bad. He had a 59.3 QBR.
no.
That's pretty bad. He rushed for 48 yards. So,
Yeah.
you know, Aaron Jones rushed for 47, had a touchdown. Just not, it was not a great performance.
All right. So going to the Browns at the Jets. Now, I went Browns on this. Cause yes, the Jets have been, the last two games that they played, they won and things like that. But I don't know why I went Browns. So,
And here's one. If you just look at the game stats, you would assume that the Browns won this game.
right.
They had almost 10 minutes longer time of possession.
Yeah.
23 first downs to the Jets, 12. 278 total yards to 169 for the Jets.
Yeah.
They had more. Jets had 42 passing yards to 120. They had more rushing. They did have more penalties with the Browns.
Yes, they did.
Now, total return yards. So, 141 for the Browns and 292 for the Jets. But total plays, 70 for the Browns, 47 for the Jets. Turnovers, the Browns didn't turn the ball over.
Right.
If you look at it like that, you're like, oh, the Browns must have won. Gabriel, though, 17 for 32, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, 92.63 QBR.
Yeah. It's
Um,
just like, holy crap.
Judkins rushed for 75, Gabriel rushed for 54, and Corley rushed for 32, but no touchdowns on any of them. Their best receiving was Jerry Jeudy, 78. He got a touchdown. Njoku got a touchdown. But they picked the ball once,
All right.
Yeah.
So, I went Browns because I just figured
Fields threw for 54 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 6 out of 11. He only attempted 11 throws in that game.
I guess they were more trying to do the run game.
Brees Hall rushed for 83. Fields rushed for 28, Smith, 13. Will McDonald got 4 sacks. He had 5 tackle assists, 4 tackles.
Not too shabby.
Jermaine Johnson got a sack. Quincy Williams got a sack. Oh my God. Look at the tackles. Tony Adams had 8 tackles, 9 assists. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this.
Defense won that, by the looks of it, won that game
Yeah.
for the Jets.
Yeah, exactly. And we knew that
They have a defensive-minded head coach.
Yeah.
Good DC. That was a game that I was,
Yeah,
who's going to win?
right. Yeah, flip a coin kind of a
Who
deal.
wants to lose less?
Yeah. All right, so moving on to the stream that we did is the Patriots at Buccaneers.
That was a fun game.
That was definitely a fun game. Looked like it was pretty well.
Pats 435 total yards, 371 for the Bucks. Passing yards 269 for Drake, 258 for Baker.
Yeah. So
Rushing yards 166 Pats, 113 Bucks. Penalties were pretty even, 5 and 6. Bucks had 1 more. Return yards were 48-60. Bucks a little more, but
yeah, Drake May threw an interception.
he did, and that one was right at the very end.
Yeah,
Well, not right at the very end, but getting there.
in the fourth quarter.
He
I
went
think.
16 for 31, 270, 2 TDs, and a pick. A 98.9 QBR. But
Okay.
Travion Henderson rushed for 147 yards. He averaged 10.5 yards a carry. 2 touchdowns. He also had 3 yards receiving. You know, Mac Hollins had 106 yards receiving. Diggs 46, Douglas 34, Williams 72, Hunter Henry 9. You know, Diggs and Williams got touchdowns. 2 sacks thrown in there. I mean, it was
Yeah.
what Baker do? 273, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions,
Nope.
a 111 QBR. You know, they received 115 yards. You know, on 6 attempts, that's a 19 yards a carry.
Yeah,
His
that
long
was
was
one thing
31.
I
He
noticed
had a
too. Is like we were looking up
touchdown.
names for players that we hardly ever hear about.
Well, Ibuka, you do. I mean,
Well, yes.
he's a phenomenal player.
But
Well, the Patriots had so many rookies out there. It was their rookies that led that team,
yeah,
which was good. That's a good sign if you're a Pats fan that you've got
good.
these guys coming up.
Yeah, you got a good core of rookies. That
And while Drake's not a rookie, it's his
No.
first year starting, his second year in the league.
right.
And that interception at the end, he should have just run it out of bounds. They would have brought up 4th down. They were well within field goal. Kick the field goal, take the points.
Yeah,
I think that's something that just a young, inexperienced
Yeah.
rookie, first year, second year
First-
kind of guy.
yeah.
That's the kind of thing they're gonna make.
I can remember during the stream, we're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just take the points." But yeah, it was a fun game to stream. It was a fun game to watch. It really came down to it. Okay, so now moving on to we got the Saints at the Panthers. Now I went Panthers on this just because they were at home. Saints really haven't been doing the greatest.
Okay, Saints Panthers. Yeah. And that's my bad that I didn't know that Shuck was starting.
Right.
I should have. Boy, they had good time of possession. They had about 7 minutes longer.
Okay.
I mean, Panthers had 175 yards of total offense and 388 for the Saints. They outrushed them. They outpassed them. Now, Saints had 6 penalties to 1 for the Panthers.
Yeah, I was just seeing that.
Panthers had a lot more return yards, but Panthers also had 2 turnovers to 1 for the Saints.
Yeah. I
So
don't
it looks
know.
like Taysom Hill came in for one attempt, no completion, but Shook went 19 for 27, 282, and 2 touchdowns. That's 137.5 QBR. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
all right, buddy.
Exactly. That was
And
just
he
holy
rushed for
crap.
-3 yards on 4 attempts.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not a running QB.
Maybe not.
Kamara, though, went off for 83 yards. Taysom Hill for 20 and Neal for 22.
Yeah.
Chris Olave, 104 yards receiving and a touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 92 yards and a touchdown. You know, Alvin Kamara got 32 yards. I mean,
Yeah. It was.
they put together a game.
Yeah. They found
Now-
a way to win. Now, granted,
It's against the Panthers.
it's against the
I'm
Panthers.
not going to say, let's take a look at Bryce Young, 17 for 25, 124 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. Who got their touchdown? Rico Dowdle, who only ran for 53 yards this game on 18 attempts. He had a 14-yard run. That's 2.9 yards per carry. He got the lone touchdown. Rico Dowdle, who ran all over the Packers.
Yeah. 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 I don't know.
I mean,
like we were saying, this was definitely a week.
yeah. McMillan was their leading receiver with 60 yards.
Yeah, they just couldn't
Their
get
Dowdle-
anything going.
Yeah. I mean, they got a couple of sacks, but
Right. But nothing, obviously, they didn't get enough to stop the Saints.
no.
We'll see what comes up next week. Now, moving on, you got Jags at Texans.
Jags.
Now, I went Jags on this just because I don't know why. I really don't. I mean, they're 5-4. And Texans are 4-5. Oh,
For that game.
or was I thinking it was Stroud?
Isn't he on concussion protocol? Something?
He might be.
Can't remember. He went 27 for 45, 292, 2 tutties and a pick.
All right.
Woody Marks ran for 63 and a touchdown. Mills ran for 20 and a touchdown. Nick Chubb had 47 yards running. I mean,
Yeah.
Nico Collins, 136 yards receiving.
Yeah, it looks like I was just scrolling down. It looks like Sheldon Rankins did a forced fumble.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it just
they look at that. Miles Bryant had 4 tackles and 7 assists.
yeah.
Daniel Hunter had 4 sacks. Will Anderson Jr. had a sack. Yeah, I mean, they put some hurting on him. And Trevor Lawrence, though, 13 for 23. That's only a 56%, completion rate. 158 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
Mm-hmm.
Got an 80.6 QBR out of that game.
Right.
That's shit. I mean, and here's the thing. I like Trevor. Seems like a decent guy.
He just
He
can't.
came out of college, and oh my God, he's going to be the next great thing.
Right, and
And I haven't seen it yet.
no,
I'm sorry. Maybe Trevor isn't the guy.
he may not be.
Maybe he just
I mean, he's been in the league.
needs another team. I mean, maybe it's like Daniel Jones or some of these other guys. You go somewhere
Pluck
else,
him
and,
from
oh my
somewhere
God, he's
else and-
great.
Yeah, put him
But-
on another team.
He ain't cutting it there.
No, but we'll see. Like I said,
I mean,
Week to
they're
week.
leading receivers. Right there, Jacoby Myers, 41 yards. Their leading rusher was Travis Etienne with 58. They didn't have anybody that had a 100-yard game.
yeah, that whole team is.
What does that put them? They're 5-4.
Yeah.
No, they still got 8 games to go. They're not out of it, but
No, but I don't.
I don't know what they're going to do. They better clean it up.
They
You know?
clean something up. So, yeah. So next game is Cardinals at Seahawks. Now we all went Seahawks on this,
Yeah.
just because
This
it's
is
the
so we had a
Cardinals.
10-7 game Thursday,
Yes,
and a 10-7 game on
last night.
Monday.
Yeah.
We had 2
Oh,
22
that's
and
right.
44 games.
Yes, that's right. What the heck is mine? There it is.
Lions, Commanders.
Yeah, they're right stacked on
Yeah.
top of each other in our
So
on our screen here. Yeah,
yeah,
that
and
Cardinals.
total yards 335 for Cards and 372 for Hawks.
Okay,
Things weren't hugely lopsided there.
right, right.
Penalties 5-3. I mean, there's turnovers 2 and 3, but
Yeah,
let's see. Jacoby Brissett went 22 for 44. He got his completion and attempts the same as the score.
Score.
That's a 50% completion. 258 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not very good accuracy there.
no,
Caden Slovis come out 1 attempt. No,
yeah.
nothing.
Well,
I'm trying to see. Their leading rusher was Demarcado,
yeah, Demeric
64 yards.
him,
Knight had 28. Brissett had 31.
right?
Now, Terry McBride, 127.
Yeah, this game was obviously lopsided in favor of the Seahawks, just because the Cardinals, they just don't. I don't know. They're just not jiving at all, and they haven't been for a while. In my opinion.
Oh, the
anyway.
Cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Seahawks have their ups and downs. You know what I mean? There's a lot of teams that have their ups and downs.
So
but-
Sam Darnold, 10 for 12. I mean, that's an 83% completion, but he only threw for 12 attempts in the whole game.
Yeah.
178 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
I think it seems like a lot of teams are trying to do.
Charbonnet ran for 83. Walker ran for 67. And, you got 31 for Holiday and then a few others sprinkled in there. But Smith and Jigba, 93 yards and a touchdown. Cup, 74 yards. I mean,
Oh, that's right. I forgot Cooper went to.
Knight had 2 sacks. Williams had a sack. Mafia had a sack. Yeah. They were just much more efficient with the ball when they had it in their hands.
Right.
So,
Yep. So, okay. So, first 425 game. Got Rams at Niners. I went
Ooh.
Rams on this. They pulled it out.
I can't remember what I went, but it doesn't matter.
We all went Rams.
Okay.
So, 42-26 Rams.
I mean, Matthew Stafford threw for 280 yards and 4 TDs and no picks.
Okay. Yeah.
Mac Jones was 319, 3 touchdowns and a pick. So neither one of them were that bad there.
Right.
Total yards were very even, 401 for the Rams, 393 for the Niners. Niners had more passing yards. It's rushing yards that the
Yeah.
Rams,
Stomped on them.
yeah, 126 to 74. But penalties,
Yeah. Niners had 7.
7 and none on the Rams.
That, yeah.
And they had 2 turnovers, and the Rams didn't.
Right. So, yeah, that's probably what obviously did them in
Yeah.
even more than just having the injuries and them not performing well.
Yeah. And, I mean, passing was, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with 30 yards plus in
Yeah.
passing. Devontae Adams was 6 for 77 on a touchdown. Quentin Lake had 11 tackle assists.
Okay.
He had 8 tackles on his own.
Right.
Nate Landum had 5 tackles on his own and 11 assists. I mean, Spites, 4 and 11 assists. Now, those may all kind of been working in together, but
Right. But,
they were getting after him.
yeah, the Niners just,
Couldn't do
like
anything.
I said, couldn't do anything due to injuries, due to,
Due to the Rams
penalties.
playing really well. I mean, they scored
Yeah.
26 points, but it doesn't help when your opponent's scoring 42.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
All right. So, you got our next game that we streamed was the Lions at Commanders.
this was a fun game.
This was definitely a fun game. Obviously, I went Detroit. I had to.
I mean, Goff was 25 for 33. That's a 75% completion, which is not bad at all when you figure 33 attempts, and you're still 3/4 of them are getting there.
Yeah.
320 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 147 QBR. What's the highest QBR? Was it like 148 or something like that, or 150 something?
Yeah, something like that.
Jamar Gibbs, once again, rushed 142 yards.
Yeah.
Monty rushed for 71.
Yeah, because it was more Gibbs them handing the ball off
Yeah.
to him and
Yeah.
just
Khalif
doing
Raymond
well.
rushed for 10.
Yeah.
Jameis Wilson went 119. Was that you?
Yes.
Okay. Amon Ra, 58. Both him and Williams had a touchdown. Gibbs had 2. Jameer Gibbs also had a receiving touchdown. He did 30 yards. 3 for 30 and a touchdown.
Now this was a game that a Commanders player got ejected.
For punching
Amara.
Amon Ra. Yep.
And it wasn't even like he was doing anything. It wasn't like he tackled him wrong or
Nope.
they were nothing. He just walked up to him and whack.
Now on defense, they don't have Hutch listed on here at all.
He had some.
He was out there. He was playing.
Yeah, he was
He
out
had
there.
tackles, but he is not listed for whatever reason at all. Brian Branch, though, had 2 sacks.
All right.
There are only 2 sacks.
Yeah, that's weird how they don't have
You know?
him down.
Of course, it was Marcus Mariota,
Mm-hmm.
but he went 16 for 22. That's a 72.7% completion. That's still pretty damn good. I mean, it's right up there.
Yeah.
213 yards, 2 tutties, no picks, 144 QBR.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's doing what he could.
But again, I'm looking here, they had no 100-yard rushers and no 100-yard passers. And that's that defense.
Yeah, the Lions.
They had no sacks, no picks. That offensive line and that defense held them, and they couldn't contain that run game.
No.
I mean, every time Gibbs got the ball, it was like he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, so hats off to them.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they are now 6-3. They are leading the NFC North.
Right.
Yeah. It's them, then the Bears, and
Then
the
the
Packers.
Packers.
The Packers were in first place until last night's game, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
They're now in third
Yep.
because it's 6-3 for the Lions and 6-3 for the Bears,
Right.
and 5-3-1 for the Packers. And I don't remember what the Vikings were, but it's not pretty.
Yeah, I can't.
Commanders are 3-7. Would you say their season's done? They got 7 games
3-7.
left to play in that division. The best
And
they
with
could do
Daniels being out.
is 10-7, and you got the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
we got the Giants, but the Giants are done.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I can't unless the Eagles go on a complete downward spiral,
right.
and you know,
Yeah. Yeah,
and the
I
Cowboys,
just don't
really
see 'em.
keep playing well or something.
I don't see them making the
No,
playoffs.
I don't see them even getting a wild card.
Yeah. Not
You know,
with that.
like I said, they played 10. They got 7 left. Even if they realistically, let's say they win 5 of them,
Right.
they're 8-9. It's not
Yeah.
even a winning record.
Right.
I think we can say that they're out.
Right. All right. So we got Sunday night. We got Steelers at Chargers. Now I went Steelers on this. Obviously, that bit me in the hiney.
Yeah. 221 total yards for the Steelers, 314 for the Chargers. Chargers outrushed, outpassed, outpenalized too. 8-4. Chargers had more penalties.
There we go.
And 3 turnovers for the Steelers. None for the Chargers.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers, 16 for 31. That's a 51.6 percentage. Not great for him.
No.
161 yards, 1 tutty, and 2 picks. A 54.26 QBR.
Yeah. Herbert.
Some of these guys that went out and threw 1 pass and got no completion have a 34 QBR.
Yeah.
He's at a 54 on 31 attempts. That shows you how bad.
Yeah. Herbert didn't do well. I mean, obviously, he did enough for them to win.
Again, the I want to say the Packers because we're talking about Rodgers here. Steelers. I keep wanting to say Packers because that's where he was for so long.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren was 70 yards rushing, and Caleb Johnson was 3. Their leading receivers, Roman Wilson and DK Metcalf, both had 35 yards.
Yeah.
Wilson had a touchdown. That was their only touchdown. The Steelers. Yeah, Herbert's a 96.5 QBR, 221 yards, 1 touchdown, a 60.6% accuracy. Vidal rushed for 95 yards and a touch. Lad McConkey went off 107 yards and a touchdown.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's just like, holy crap.
Yeah. So
I
that
wasn't
is,
sure.
oops. I want to look at something. There we go. So that puts the Steelers at 5-4.
Uh-huh.
Are the Ravens in first place, or are they still in second in your division?
I believe they're still in second.
I think they are.
I believe they are.
But they're coming on.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of us were like, will they win the division? People say, oh, they're going to win it definitely. And I don't think anybody could say definitely. They may end
Yeah.
up right, but
Yeah, right now Ravens are 4-5.
okay. So they're looking like they're going to be, it's going to be a Steelers Ravens battle for that
'cause
division.
I don't see us doing
And the
much.
Browns. I mean, you guys would have to really,
Really
Ravens
suck up.
and Steelers would have to start stumbling, and you guys would have to
Yeah.
figure out how to play defense.
Uh-huh.
But the Chargers are 7-3. They're second in their division.
Yeah, they're doing really well. They're
What
Holding their
what does
own.
their division look like?
hold on, let's see.
Right there.
Right there.
So 8-2 Broncos, 7-3 Chargers, 5-4 Chiefs, and 2-7 Raiders.
Yeah. They're right up there to
That's a three-way race because you can't really ever count the Chiefs out at this point.
No, you can't.
But they are 5-4. They're 2 games behind the Chargers and 3 behind the Broncos, with 8 games to play.
Something like that, yeah.
Will the Chiefs? We'll
Yeah.
have to see.
We'll have to see what happens. I mean, it's any given week, basically.
Yep.
All right, so Monday night, we
Ugh.
streamed this last night. I don't know why. Had the Eagles at Packers. That was basically a tennis match turned into a football game.
Or a football game turned into a tennis match.
Yes, that.
Because that was just punt, punt, punt.
Oh
punt,
my God!
punt,
It was
punt.
like, holy good.
I don't know how many
Lord.
punts were in last night's game. It doesn't tell me here.
Yeah, that I don't know.
think. Well, I might be able to figure it out. Well, okay. Eagles punted it 5 times. Packers punted it 5 times, so 10 punts. Seemed like it was way
More than that.
Jordan Love was 20 for 36, 176, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah, he just.
Jacobs was their leading rusher at 74. He was their offense. He
Yeah.
scored their only touchdown.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, they handed the ball to him a lot.
Watkins for 45 yards and Wicks for 38. You got
Watson.
Watson.